Back at it again, baby! Yes! Oh, man. This is part 2 of the Class E Adventurer 17 review. And, I can't tell you how many times I'm going to refer to that last video, but we just did that one probably like a day ago. Now we're going to be working on Super Android 17, which I am ecstatic for. Like, really excited to see how this is going to stack up to the official release. I will not be doing a full comparison review as I did in the other one, but I will be kind of throwing the official release in there just to see how some things work with them. But I would say if you really want to see how they all stack up, go and check that little video out right there, and you could see how everything is. Here it is in the box, looking nice, looking all starry night, showing some postage stickers. Like I said last time, very solid box, like hard, like it's not gonna get crushed in the mail. Here's some fire flowery explosions and what freaking not. And there is the man himself. See how he's already missing because we already did the review, baby. But there he is, looking all nice. He comes with the exact same hand accessories as the Z17. Is that what we're gonna call him? Z17, right there. So let's, God, dude, guys, let's go ahead and do this. And here he is out of the box, and he is looking nice, looking like the 17, the Super 17 has come off the TV, the screen, the book, the pages, and landed right on top of my little pedestal here, and he is looking fan-freaking-tastic. I am noticing some things here as I'm looking right there. Don't you fall. And we'll get into that, but I will say right now, like last time, these hands are really hard to get off. Like, I had to use my teeth again because they were so freaking solid in there. But I would say I'm very impressed by the way he looks, and especially for the fact that he's like a custom. He's not like a copy and paste sort of thing. He is a little bit of a copy and paste, but he's like a copy and paste edit sort of thing. I am rambling already. It's gonna be a great time. So let's go ahead and do this. So diving deep down already into articulation, we're gonna go ahead and do this. So he's got you can do some wingspan up to that high. I am noticing that these little artificial sleeves, same thing for the official release and the third party we just reviewed. See how they're kind of like coming out there? That's a little bit of a bummer, and it's a little concerning. And so the bicep swivel is there, but boy howdy, yeah, I said boy howdy. I watched Toy Story when I was a kid. Like, you gotta grab the shoulder piece and then twist that bicep to get it going, or else it's not happening. So very tight. And like I would like to say that I like to do with all of third-party figures. I might even start doing with this with official release, but I'm probably not. But let's go ahead and check this out. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Hey, shake it. Okay. Yeah. Whew. Arms tired. So is not loose, not one bit loose. He does have a little bit of a problem standing up there, but that doesn't attribute to the looseness of him. He's very solid. His legs don't come out or anything like that. His arms definitely stay in place. So anyways, jumping back into it, he's got double jointed elbows right there, kind of like. So this second piece is a little hard to bend up, so this is mainly where the hinge is. Ball joints within the wrist. I already mentioned that I had to use my teeth to get those out. Don't like saying that, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And I'm not a tool guy. I'm not Tim the Tool Man Taylor, and I don't have tools lying around. I'm a guy that collects toys, not tools. You see this every week. But anyways, look at that. So ab crunch right there a little bit, and limbo style, not that impressive, but that's kind of the same thing as the other one. can split about that much, which is not crazy, and double jointed knees as well. Toe pivot is not even freaking moving. Oh my god, I don't want to break it. Okay, so toe pivot seems to be there. Yeah, like seriously, it's oh my god, it's not even moving, and I don't want to break it because it's not worth it, especially with the combo pack and how much these guys were. So that is it for articulation. Obviously, when you spin his head around like that, can look up about that much, which is decently impressive because a lot of them kind of have problems looking up, and then can look down about that much right there. So like I said, that is all for articulation. Let's go ahead and go into paint apps and sculpting, and this is the one I really wanted to take a deep dive down into because I'm seeing a lot of color differentiation there. Like things aren't the same, but we'll do that right now. Okay, so jumping right into paint apps and sculpting, I would like to point out that these dudes, like I said last time or just recently here, they go up and they can do things, but they, like, if you're doing like one of his iconic moves where he's constantly blasting like that, they tend to like angle up right there. But so anyways, see, I already noticed a lot of green, like just they're not all the same. Like one of these is not like the other, and that means what is on the shirt that has been customized is a different green than the sleeves. Now I will say that the shoulder part is 100% like it's custom. There is no like copy and paste. That's a copy and paste and edit. You know what? I'm going to say it's a copy and paste and edit. It is just it's a whole rematch, redo sort of thing. Like the sleeves are 100% new, so they are not anything of the official release. And same thing can be said about his forearms as well. Here, everything is 100% re-sculpted as something that is not from the official release. But so the green is the same color as the sleeve, which is good. I like that. But then we have this that ankle, or fuck, oops, that elbow joint right there, and it's definitely not the same color right there, and I would say it almost matches this color of green right there. So that is a little bit of a bummer. There's kind of like maybe 2 or 3 colors of green going on his shirt. And we switch over to this side. Everything is brand spanking new, sculpted and customized. So the Ranger thing looks pretty good. Has a little bit of imperfections, not like 100% straight lines or anything like that, but it does look good from afar. But and I'm all up in this business's face. What is that? I'm all up in this arm's face here. Like just see imperfection line right there. It's not 100% perfect, but I mean it looks good. The Ranger font, it looks good. It looks, I would say it could have been better, but it still looks pretty good. Like I said, I'm all up in this thing's face here. Same thing could be said about this elbow joint as well. It kind of matches that and not these two. So like some color differentiation right there. But I will say that the pants are freaking killing it. There's no rip, which is perfect. So they took that out, and it's almost, they are a little shiny, like very, very glossy. And same things can be said about the arms here as well, but they still look really good for just, you know, custom work here. And there's 17 bud if you really want to look at it. And then the belt looks really good. The belt loops look great. The belt buckle is a lot better looking than the custom 17 or the Z17 third-party release there that came packaged with this guy. It looks a lot more solid, and then the shoes look really good as well. The laces are looking nice. They're not as defined as the Chucks yesterday, but that's fine because he doesn't wear the Chucks. He's a grown-up boy. He got some boots. He got a job. He's got a family. He's got kids. He wants to go on a cruise. But and then this Myrrh, I can't tell you for the life of me. If you know in the comments, please let me know. MIR looks really good. It looks like it was kind of like a little stamped on, and if you look at that R right there, there's a little bit of a little paint sketch right there that could have been from me or it could have been from the release. I can't say for certain, but it does look, it looks pretty good. Now I will say from the side here, it almost looks like he got punched in the chest, like it's kind of like caved in just a little bit, which is from the fact that yes, this is a custom body, and it was taken on and done things to, but it was taken from that. They shaved the little nubby nub down on official 17's chest, and then just kind of like plastered it in there or whatever. I'm not a customizer, but I can tell like the difference here, and like the same thing can be said about the official release right there. If you take his little scarf off, it does look like he got punched in the chest as well, but that's looking at it from the side. From the front, it does look really good. And so that's what I would say all about the paint apps and sculpting right there. Kind of hit and miss, but overall, for the most part, pretty darn good for a custom. And who knows when we're gonna get a official Super 17 release. I would love it if they did, but it seems like they're just going after Goku and Vegeta and bad guys and Goku and Vegeta. I could go on and on and on and pretty much just say the same thing over and over again. But so it's this, to me, this is a great freaking release to have a custom and have to be like this freaking good, especially with that 17, that Z17. Like just saving boatloads of money, right? Oh my god, saving boatloads of money right there. So I mean, I'm really happy about this. So with like I said, we've talked about everything as far as paint apps and sculpting and articulation. Let's go ahead and get into accessories, which there isn't much, but we're gonna do it anyways. So as far as accessories go, I kind of covered this on the original 17 third-party release here, but so all of the ones that come with 17 or Z17's issue something or another, they can fit onto Super 17, obviously. But I wanted to show off that this face is a little bit more defined. The sculpting seems a little bit more just in depth and not superficial. This seems it's shallow, and it does seem a little superficial. Like when you're looking at it on camera, you can't really see he's got a face. All you can see is he's got eyes, unless we turn over here. So the sculpting on the smile face or the smirky smirk face is just a little shallow. Same thing like I said yesterday, but if you're only watching this video, I want you to get the whole gist, because I don't want you to be like, crap, I gotta go watch another video just to see what he's talking about. I want you to get everything in this one video if you only care about Super 17. So yeah, and anyways, the eyes look great, the pupils look great as well, and the eyebrows. I'm not going to show off the earrings because I really don't think you're gonna have 17 or Super 17 in your display like this, unless you're just, I don't know, weird or something. Don't do that. That's weird. Okay, so here is normal face 17 here, and official release, like I said, it's more deep, it's more defined, and then third-party release, a little shallow. Can't really tell he's got any facial expression except for the eyes, but the eyes do look fantastic. The irises look great, and the pupils are spot on. Eyebrows are super needly and pointy and everything that they need to be. I will go ahead and show this off as well. See, the official release has a little bit of a gap. There's a little bit of a gap, but not crazy much. I would say the third-party release has a little bit larger of a gap, so it doesn't want to click in or stay the way it needs to, which is a bummer, but I mean, you're probably not going to have them looking for the side. Okay, and here is the official release 17 and powered up hair compared to the third-party release 17. And like I said, facial features on the official release are a little bit more defined, a little bit more deep than superficial. The one on the right, my right, or whatever, third-party release, you can see all those different like facial features on here, but they still do seem a little superficial, not as defined or anything like that. Like seriously, looking right there, can't really tell he has a nose. And then the teeth have a little bit of a chip right there. But other than that, the eyes look great and the eyebrows look very neatly and very pointy. The hair, almost freaking identical. I would honestly say freaking identical, not almost. And then the back, same thing can be said. Really, really looking good. Can't really tell a difference at all. So really, really happy about that. Also wanted to point out some things here, right here. So the skin color on the neck and the skin color on the chest, they look pretty good. Everything looks all right. And then the back here, something about you Class E adventurer thinks everybody needs to be orange. I'm not gonna make any comments on that. But so like the skin looks like it matches a little bit all the way around, but then the neck gets just orange, which is it's weird. But it's behind hair. It's really not gonna make that huge of a difference. But that is it for accessories. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to hands, and yes, those are technically accessories, but they're like such a quick shot. You're just like, well, maybe they're their own little piece here. And I will say, like, the hands are custom. Like they're all redone, and I'm just gonna show off this one. They are recolored. They're not like custom hands or anything. They're recolored 17 hands. As you can see, there are fingernails going on right there from the official release. 17 hands. I know he has fingernails, but I feel like every single Tamashii Nation's hands has fingernails, even if they are wearing gloves, so it's not that big of a deal. But let's go ahead and show them off in full effect. Okay, so as far as hands go, they are all recolored, but they are all the same as the original 17 release. So we've got some, I don't know, like sea hands, and then some actual coffee cup sea hands, or maybe like you can't see that. Like it's another blast hand, some key blast hands, some technique hands, some I'd say more key blast hands, or all kind of like some energy barrier hands, and then a gun hand. If you want to make him be an actual ranger and hold a gun. But that's really it for the hands and everything. Let's go ahead and see how 17 Ranger Boy stacks up to everyone else that he is compatible with and all that whatnot, and see if he's same size as original 17 as well. And Super 17 looking really close to official release 17 here, and I would say he's just a smidge smaller, and maybe it's because the custom work that was done or something. Maybe he lost some like a smidge bit of height when he lost his socks. I don't know, but he looks really freaking close to his original release, and he stands at almost about almost 5 1/4. So just maybe like a hair smaller than the third-party release. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and throw that in right freaking now. Yeah, I'd gotta say he's just a wee bit smaller. Which is crazy. Maybe it's the hair. Maybe it's the weird Mars Attacks thing going on in the back that makes him taller. And then when it's powered up, it's not as tall as the Mars Attacks hair lady or whatever. But I would say he's very, very, very freaking close to what he needs to be. So now let's go ahead and see if he scales well to some people in his art. Okay, so as far as characters go, what he should be lined up with, I'd say for the most part he looks really good. Should be around the neck height of Gohan and Goku, which is looking nice. Should be almost around the same height as Vegeta, if not a little taller. We'll go ahead and give you a pass on that. Taller than Frieza, of course. Krillin should be right here on you. So Krillin, you're too tall. You need to, I don't know, somebody needs to do something about Krillin's height. But guys, we have went over articulation, paint apps, sculpting, comparisons, accessories, size scaling, and size comparisons. So now, without further ado, it is time to look at this photograph.
Continues.
Ladies and gentle collectors, are you entertained? I have to say I am. I'm very entertained with this dude. Very, very happy with the way he turned out. There are some things, as I say, per usual, that little bit of gripes, but nothing too crazy. No deal breakers or anything like that. Mainly the sleeves kind of just sticking out and kind of being all pokey. The overall glossiness of him is a little bit of a, how do I say, turn off. Because I mean, like, when you compare it to him, like, he's got a little bit of gloss. Yeah, the light's hitting him and everything, but it's nothing compared to this. If it was big enough, I'd probably see my face in it. And the arms do look good. However, they do have like almost like a custom feel to them. Like they were custom made, which is fine because it is a super custom figure. But like it's okay, is what I'm saying. But I'm very, very happy, pleased with him. His articulation points are really good. The elbow takes a little bit of elbow grease to elbow thing to get moving in both ends of the spectrum. The hands are a little hard to take off. Even when you get them going back and forth, they are kind of hard to achieve getting them off and everything. But like it, love it, got to freaking have it is my rating scale, and I would say love it. A solid love it for this guy. He's a great figure, great custom figure, and a great Super 17 to add to your collection if you're looking to make that tournament of power, especially when Jiren comes out either I think December or January. I believe it's January, but I could be wrong. But yeah, so he's gonna look really good next to him, and maybe we'll get an official release, but this is a great placeholder until then, which I'm gonna go out and say it, they're probably not going to do. The little sucked in, punched in chest is a little bit of a bummer as well. Kind of gives him a little bit of a weird look, but nothing too crazy. Overall, super great figure. Love it is what I'm gonna give him. And if you like those pictures going on through that little break, you know, with the whole Nickelback whatever picture thingy, go over and check them out. LeCompton _projects on Instagram. Thank you so much, Vegeta, doing the people's work every week. But And go give those a like and just check them out. See what they look like instead of just like flashing in front of your face like, ooh, oh, it's gone. Of course you have the rewind, but why would you want to rewind? I don't know. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this, and until next time, Compton out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Remember to, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification button to let you know when my videos are coming out. And YouTube and math say you'll probably like that video over to the right, so you should probably click that. Yeah? Alright, see you guys next time.